We're in Elk River, Minnesota right now, headed towards Sand Dunes State Forest. It's a great getaway close to the Twin Cities. I am towing the travel cabin right now with just Ellie. Rylie is back at home because she's studying for a big test that she has tomorrow. So she asked for some peace and quiet, and I figured this is a good time to do a little overnighter in the cabin. Okay, so here's our turnoff. And the state forest is just back this way. So this right here is the entrance to Sand Dunes State Forest. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna drive down this road and look for a spot to park. I have an idea of one that I've parked at before. Hopefully someone's not there. There's some other people who are up to something. They might be out hunting. It is, like pheasant hunting season, I think. So people might be out there hunting, so we got to be aware of that. Okay, guys, I think this is the spot that I like. Yes, it is. So what's great about this spot is we can back up the trailer and put it right back there. And that gives us tons of room. It gives us some privacy. So let's back this thing up and then I will show you guys how we set up the cabin. All right, Ellie, hop on out. Ooh, uh-oh. That came off. That's not good. Nothing got broken. I have this bolt here, and I put it on loose on purpose so that if something were to happen, this is what would happen, but we must have taken a bump. This is how I travel with this thing. I basically pull all the cushions off and just have them on the ground just to really center weight over the axle, and it just makes for a safer towing situation. I'm going to get our levels out and we're going to get the cabin on its jacks, and as you can see, we need to bring this side of the cabin upward. I always like to park the car in a way that shows that this spot is taken, just for safety reasons, but also just so people don't try to come camp with me. Let's go inside and I will show you how we set up the interior. All we have to do to set up the cabin is simply pick up our cushions, take the slats, connect it from the beam over here to the couch, take our big cushion, set that down there, pop the backrest on, put our nice comfy pillows out, and just like that, we are set up. Got electricity. Tonight the weather it's gonna get really chilly. I think the low is 26, which is colder than I've ever spent in this cabin before. And so the diesel heater is going to be a must tonight. Okay guys, so the heater is in here. Now I'm gonna show you what I've done with the intake. So as you can see, this is a much longer hose. So what I do is I drilled a hole in the side here. I run the hose through here and it connects to the hose that that comes out of, the diesel heater here. And then I'm able to run the air, the intake air, all the way down here. And now the air going into the heater, the intake, is coming from way over here, far away from the exhaust. Way safer, and I'm pretty stoked about that. As you can see, the exhaust is going out the other side of the cabin. The intake is coming in on that side, so we should be in really good shape tonight. everything's set up, it is time to show you a little bit of Sand Dunes State Forest. We'll go on a little short hike and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this awesome spot close to the Twin Cities. This area used to be farmland, but if you take a look, it is absolutely covered in sand, which is how it got its name. A woman by the name of fill in the blank, it's down below, I don't remember. She had a vision for this place and she planted so many pine trees. Look at this, look at these beautiful pines. And this place really took on a new form. To think of it as just like farmland that was gonna be abandoned and just turned into nothing, to see it become such a beautiful forest is really, really something special. And so I love that. Ellie loves it, that's for sure. Yeah, good girl. And the thing that I just love about our state forest is how dispersed camping is allowed here. Because this is what I used to do out in California in the desert and the mountains. And so to come to Minnesota and not only have the ability to do that here, but have a place so close to my home where I can take our travel cabin and just sort of get away from it all. I mean, it's spectacular. Wow, look at this, you guys. So pretty. Well guys, it's definitely getting dark, so we're gonna head back to the cabin and think about making some dinner here in a little bit. Just like that, back at the cabin. All right, Ellie eats first, and she knows it. There you go, Elle. All right, guys, we're firing up the diesel heater. It's just priming right now. And soon we'll be getting some heat in there because it's getting chilly. Whenever it starts to get dark, when I'm out here by myself, you always get that feeling of aloneness. It's not loneliness, there's like a difference between the two. I always feel that way, and it's exciting to me. But you certainly do feel it. You're like, okay, I'm by myself out here and it's getting dark. So it makes it exciting, but certainly something that you have to get used to. All right, guys, she is ticking away. I think everything is set. We do have a new carbon monoxide detector right here. So with the heater rolling, we're just gonna see how it goes. And I think it's time to cook. Gonna make some chicken with rice and onions, kind of like a little stir fry thing with some soy sauce. Nice and easy. And yeah, it's gonna hit the spot. I'm just using some pre-made rice, some pre-cooked chicken, and I'm just gonna throw it all into this pot. As you can see up here, we've got our nice cutting board, knife, and then over in the pantry, we've got our onion. So I'm gonna cut that up quick, and put some rice in there. Dump in the chicken. And just like that, we're ready to eat. Oh yeah. Little fried rice. Cheers, guys. Honestly, you guys, these are the moments right here where I'm just so grateful for just what we have, you know, for this cabin, forest land, national parks, wild places, all of it, because it's given me so much. You know, I've worked tomorrow. It's a Sunday night, but I get to come out here and spend a night out in the woods, living simply, feeding my soul. What an amazing experience. What an amazing opportunity, you know? guys, I got the bed set up, but before we really get settled into bed, Ellie and I are gonna go for a little night hike. There's something just exhilarating about night hiking. We're not gonna go too far, but we're just gonna head into the woods for a little bit. I'll take you guys with us. Making sure to grab my keys, put those in my pocket because we're gonna lock the door so no one can just, you know, come in here while we're gone. Ready, El? Okay, making sure, got the keys. Closing the door, we'll leave our porch light on. Oh, you can smell the pines. Love it. You can see the cabin over there. What do you think, guys? Would you ever do a night hike? I used to do this all the time in the desert, and at least in the desert, you know, it's wide open. You can see everything. You can see what's coming. Usually if there's like any sort of moon, you can even see where you're going without a flashlight. That's actually how I prefer to night hike. But here in the trees, it's a little harder to see without a light, so we're rocking the light. So interesting how the dark just adds such a layer of mystique, and it really elevates your fear level. Whereas like during the day standing here, you just be like, oh, I'm in the woods, looking at the lake over there. But at night when you can't see anything, yeah, it's a little creepy. Here she comes. Here she comes. Oh, you look creepy, girl. You look creepy. Oh, let's get back to the warm cabin. There she is. Get her up. Come on. Up and up top. Yeah, there you go. And we are safe and sound back in the cabin. It is officially time to crawl into bed. Every night before I go to bed, I make sure to make the coffee so that it's ready to rock and roll when I wake up. Definitely have a lot of room. I'm gonna get some sleep, and we'll see you bright and early. We're gonna see if this heater lasts all night. We shall see. But see you in the morning. Good night, guys. Oh, good morning, guys. Say hi, Al. Honestly, I think I have more room when I sleep with Rylie in here. But, you know, love her. I'm getting up extra early because I gotta pack up and go back so I can go to work today. The heater still going. It's great. It feels amazing in here. And I know it's like 25 degrees outside, so that's pretty good. All right, come on out. Good girl. Everything worked amazing here, you guys. The exhaust was perfect. Intakes on this side. Also, if you look at this, I barely used any fuel. And I ran this thing for like 12, 13 hours. That is a great first test. All thumbs up from me. All right, guys, that is gonna do it. All the safety checks have been done. We got the hitch on, it is secure. We've got the safety chains on, the lights are working. We have the sway bar hooked up. What an awesome trip. so special, so grateful for this life that I have. Blessings to you and your family, whoever's watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.